This?
Yeah, that.
Also something else or just this? Just this.
This and second part, third down.
Yes. Nice. Yes?
To me, you can start at this part.
Because?
Because yesterday I played it.
Okay, then let's do this. Okay.
Ich muss jetzt kurz raus.
Ja, bitte, wenn du Ella sprichst, dann sag ihr bitte, dass wenn wir dann vor dem Konzert die Ausstellung machen, das Konzert beginnt um 7 dann. Das heißt, die Ausstellung sollten wir dann ab 6 machen. Dort vor dem großen Raum, dort gibt es einen Tisch und da würde ich dann auslegen. Okay?
Ja, ja.
Wenn das okay ist. Und dann machen wir das alles, wir zwei müssen dann quasi alles um 5 vorbereiten, aber sorry. Okay. What's your name, sweetie?
My name is Tiasha.
Tiasha.
Stiasha.
Stiasha.
Yes.
So that's
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Well, you could have said that, right? Stiasha.
I'm 14 and
14.
yes, and I have been
Playing the flute, yes. Don't be shy.
This is 6 year
Yes.
and before
Brandon Cooper with the monkey hedge. Oh, this is a very good flute. Nice. Okay. So then you have to play very well if you have this very nice flute. Right? Okay, Stephanie. I'm sorry, I cannot learn the. What's the short version of Stephanie?
Stiasha.
Stiasha. Wow. In Austria is Steffi. So
Stiasha.
Steffi.
Steffi.
Yeah, Steffi. Okay, sweetie. Play. Be careful with the intonation. At the end, where you went up, the flute went also very high. Da-da-da-da, it was too high. So always when you do a crescendo, always when you get louder, the tendency is for the pitch to get high.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be very careful. If you do a big crescendo in the 3rd or 4th octave, that you intonate against it. So turn a little in, head a little down, so the pitch is not too high. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just like da 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 da, it's way too high. Okay? Even with this good flute, it's still high. And I can see on your lip a mark. So that means you were pressing too hard a little bit. So we will have to see how you hold the flute to be more relaxed. Because if you're pressing here too hard, that you have no flexibility. Right? So this is a sign for me. Can you see? You know what I'm talking about. You have also, see? This is the mark that the flute left.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be no mark. Yes. So
Relax.
when you put the flute onto your mouth, let's see. Yes? And I should play something. Play. okay? So it should not hit you in the face, right? So now you try, I play, try to pull my flute, you, for me. See, I'm not hitting myself, I still have my teeth. I did not knock them out, right? So when you play, it's good to have the flute fix on your mouth, but don't press. Just hold, don't press, okay? If you press, you'll have a mark. If you just hold, be more relaxed, okay? Let's try it one more time. So even when you play something hard, still no tension. It should be no tension, okay? Yes, and this takes concentration. This takes practice, because you have to get used to the feeling that you're not holding the flute like this, you know? Brandon Cooper, you just have to close the keys. You don't have to press them. Just close them. Okay? So be a little more relaxed all round. That would be a good start. Also, be closer to the keys. Yes, we did that with my little friend before. So when you play, you do too much with the fingers. Just the movement is too much. Try to stay closer to the keys. With an open hole flute, I always recommend always touch the key, even if it's open. You don't have to leave it. It's just open and close. So basically, I'm not doing, right? I always stay close. Always feel the key around your finger. And then you can be really fast if you always touch the key. Okay? So that's something you could work on in front of a mirror. Practice scales, just 1,000 times, and always touch the flute. Always feel the keys above your finger, okay? Below your finger, or the finger above the flute, okay? So these are 2 tips that would be good to do, okay? That could improve your playing. Is that understandable? Yes? Okay. My translator is not here. Sorry. I'm trying to gesticulate, but yeah. Okay, sweetie, so let's try this again. A little more relaxed. You're still just 14, right? So you're still growing. For you, it's also very important to stand straight. Don't stand like this, okay? Stand straight, because your body is still getting bigger. So you should be straight, okay? Always when you play. Don't be scared to start with a good T. Tarara, tarara, tarara. This is loud. And it's also marcato. Tarara, tarara. So don't be doing more. Okay? More T. T. Tarara, tarara, tarara. Okay? Good? And now do more marcato. Tarara, tarara, tarara. Tarara, tarara, tarara. Yes. Okay, so now if you would think about what is important and what is not important in the melody, what would be the important part? Exactly, just that. Everything else is just not important. So when you play it, think about si la si, ti, ra, ri, ti, ra. Everything else just filling, like filling in a cake. Is there, is good, but not important. Okay? So let's try it one more time. Think about the melody. Sing. Yes, and also play the rest less important. So play it softer. You know? It's not so important. You can be ti. Yes. but the fuzzy has changed. That's doing that to you, right? Okay, very good. Thank you, Evgenia. Play this part again. No, not that part. Just this part. Di-da-da-da-da-da. Where was it? Here. My hand, you're too high. You should not touch my hand, right? So your fingers should be just below. If you're touching and you're lifting your finger too high. So this is a very good control measurement to just not lift so high, okay? So always when you practice, always in front of a mirror, slowly, and try not to lift. That would help you so much if you could do that. It would be a big improvement for your technique for later. Because if you don't do so big movements, you can play much faster. Right? Makes sense. And also, careful with that pressing. Okay? Don't forget that. That's really important. Good. Where are we? We played this, right? Okay. So, where do you like to start? Here, here, here. Here, okay. Shoulder down, head up. Yes?
Staccato or?
Yes? No, staccato, it's staccato, no. Staccato, normal staccato. Ta-ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yes. Ti-ta-ta. Let's play this again, and let's do here a crescendo, then go back and do a much bigger crescendo here. Big sound. Okay. Much better. You tensed up a little. So we talk about this today all day, apparently. When you do, you're not relaxed enough. So always try, always when you breathe, try to relax. Even if you're playing something fast or something, you know, a lot of work, when you take a breath, try to open mouth, nose, everything, and just very freely, okay? If it makes a sound, it's tense. That's the sign. Sound, not good. Stop, take a beat, start again. Try to be very open. Imagine yourself as a balloon. Empty inside. Okay? Try to focus on that. Every time when it happens, every time you hear a sound from here, it's always tension. It's always something closing up, something staying in the way of the airflow. So always try to just be very, very freely. I already showed this a couple of times today, but you can always do the exercise if you're a puppy. Do it. So it's very, very relaxed, just from the muscle. Yes. So always when you have the feeling that you're too tense, yawn, or puppy mouth. Okay? And that helps to relax. Okay? Good. So, just keep that in mind. Let's play from here again. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm stopping you again. Could you put your right leg a little further back? Do you know why? Why are we standing like that? We could be standing like this as well. Like this. So when you play the flute, it's all about back muscles, right? So if I stand straight, go there, go, look. If I stand straight, with my back straight, my legs side by side, I play the flute, my back is in pain. It turned here, everything's stressed. Here, you cannot see from my hair, but like this, see? But if I change my posture, I put my right leg a little further behind, I make space for the flute in my body, right? Here's the space for the flute, here's where the flute goes. And then I just keep my back straight and lift. You see? Nothing changed. That's it. So this or this. Right? Really makes sense. No one can play flute like this. You know, it's just exhausting. Flute playing is hard as it is. You don't have to make it even harder. It's already hard. So just try to make it so easy for your body as possible. Okay? As easy as possible. So always when you stand, good stand, one step aside, right leg, and then you're good. Okay? Good. So let's try. Right leg apart, and I'm in business. Right? Good. Don't be nervous, really. Don't be nervous. You're great. Don't be nervous. Relax. Relax. Okay, very good. Now, let's talk a little bit about direction, because you are basically now, of course, the piece is probably new, right? You don't practice it for so long. When did you start to learn this? When did you
Когда
start
ты
to learn?
начала, сколько учишь пьесу уже играешь? Новая пьеса?
Это да,
Yeah, it's a new one, yeah.
Yes, when did you start to practice it?
Когда ты начала заниматься?
Yesterday?
Неделю назад, месяц,
Couple weeks? Couple
Some
months?
2 weeks.
Okay, very good. Very good. Doesn't make a difference. As long as it's just weeks, doesn't really make a difference. So, when you play this is a very static, tirara, tirara, tira, very boring. No rhythmical changes, it's very similar all the time. So you will have to do something about not getting boring, right? So think a little bit about direction. The music is not, now you're just playing right in front of you. Tirara, 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 tira, nothing is happening. Try to reach somewhere with it. Try to move forward, okay? It's very, very important to have a direction for your music. So try to think a little outside of your music stand and try to reach somewhere with the sound. It's always good to look high or to think high, because then you're not like, you know, closed in and just playing for yourself.
I play because
I know, because the music stand is there, I know. But still, let's put it higher. Okay? Up, not down, up. Okay? You're allowed to play from a higher music stand as long as you're practicing. It's okay. When you're concert, not okay. Okay.
Очень важный момент, когда занимаешься, можно себе закрыть лицо, ничего страшного, можно как-то.
When you're practicing, it's okay.
Но на концерте всегда тебя должно быть видно, всегда нужно опускать пульт, потому что
Okay.
это неприлично.
Move. One more time. Yes, very good. this. Don't tense up. We were here, right? Or, okay, let's break from that. Okay, very good. Piano and crescendo. Don't play so loud. Come on. Open. Up. Okay. Where will you breathe? You need a breathing sign there. Da, di, ra, di, ra, ra, ra. Okay. Yes? Okay. Would you like to write that into your score? It's a very nice flute. It's a brand
I
new with a
noticed
mountain
yesterday,
in it.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Jesus Christ.
So you could be much louder with this flute, you know? Don't be shy. Da, 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 da. It will sound. Here. No. Wait. Okay, let's play this again. Let's decide where to breathe, okay? I know it's exhausting. You're doing such a great job. Relax. No, that's too early. That does not work. Let's try it somewhere there. Play again. Here. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Da, 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 da. No, I would breathe here. I think. Play from here again. Da, da, da. No, but now you just did not breathe at all. You have to go. Da, 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 da. Yes. Yes, if you breathe there, you could make it, right? And if not, then you could just you could just breathe, maybe not here. You could do a little bit here, like small air, just through your nose, very fast. It's still better than dying. Okay? So our goal is for you to stay alive through the piece, don't die. So if you have no air whatsoever, then just a little bit through your nose. Okay? If it's not necessary, good. But if it's necessary, no problem. Okay, let's play this part again. Good. Nice. Try to reach me with your sound, okay? Continue. Yes, very good. Nice. Well done. Continue. Where are we? Here. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's too much. It's piano. Playful. Look at it's not a bear. It's just Come. Almost. Yes. Don't be nervous. I know it's difficult. So what you could do is you could think of that tune extra a little bit. So you could go and build up your tension and build up your movement. You could play just a little bit, just a tenuto, so you don't get scared. Okay? And don't get rushed. And one more time. Yes. would be the solution? Just to think about it as a necklace, you know, with pearls. Pearl necklace. You know what a pearl necklace is?
Жемчужные бусы.
A pearl necklace. No pearl can be missing. Every pearl has to be there.
Ни
Okay.
одна не должна пропасть, да? Все.
Every tune is important here. Very similar, like pearls. Everyone looks the
Все
same.
одинаковые еще.
Okay? Don't press your flute. I can see it. Okay, let's not start from there. Let's start from here. Okay, sweetie, it's not very good to stand on your toes when you're playing a very difficult. It's hard enough. Don't stand on your toes. Just stand. Okay? I understand that you want to go forward, but you can just go forward with your body. You don't have to. Because then it's even harder. You have no balance. Okay? Just stand on your feet. And just move with your body forwards, but not with your feet. Your feet should not be moving. Not when you're playing something hard.
Yeah,
At
it's
least.
even dangerous. You can fall.
You can fall. You can fall. You
It
can stand up. Break your nose. Break your wonderful monkey head joint. Oh my God. That's a horrible thing to imagine. Okay? So just build tension with your body, but don't leave the floor with your feet. Okay? Let's go from here. Yes. Don't worry, it will still take a little practice. Just practice it slowly. Think of every tune equally. Practice it slowly. Doesn't have to be perfect at the first time. Don't worry about it. Okay? Let's play from here. This, very similar to here. Okay, so big marcato, whatever is in between, not important. Was good. Now I noticed that you noticed to be relaxed, so that's a very good point. Now we would need to make a little differences here. So I would need you to do the crescendos more. Okay? So even if you're forte, still you have to leave room to build up. So I would cheat here a little bit. I would start here, little mezzo forte, then go for again, mezzo forte again, go for again. Because if not, you will just be loud all the time. And you should do build up, build up, build up, and then really loud at the end. Okay? So let's play from here. Yeah, intonation. Let's play this very slowly. Vibrato is cheating. Smarty pants. One more time. Without vibrato.
Okay.
Everyone can play in a good intonation with vibrato. Okay? Don't move your head. Don't go to one position. Yes, so you just have to listen. Okay? Of course you can do vibrato, but not because of the intonation. Just because you want to. Not because of the intonation. The intonation has to be good, and then we do vibrato, if we want to. If we take the vibrato away, intonation still has to be good. Okay? Good. Let's play this again. And I need more. No. So go da 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 da, because I just yes do the crescendos. So start here softer, mezzo forte, or mezzo piano even. So you can do a difference. You can make something happen. Now you just did just one crescendo. I heard just one crescendo, but we are not doing that. We are doing da 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 da. Always start from less. Yes. T. Don't stop. Yes. No P in forte. Just in piano. Just in piano. Good. Continue. Good. Yes. So I would. Is this flute new? When did you get the flute?
This.
Yes.
The head joint,
Yes.
головка, head joint.
This is August.
Yes. And this?
April.
April. It's fairly new. So always when you get a new flute or a new head joint, you have to be very careful with the intonation. So I would still recommend, if you have a flute for 5 years, that's not new. But if it's just 1 year old, it's still new. So I would recommend to play a lot of scales and long tunes and just be very mindful of where each tune is, okay, and the exact intonation, so to be able to not miss the spot also in a faster tempo. So just do a lot of slow work, long tunes, until you have a very secure sound. You know what I mean? So the sound is not secure.
В общем, тебе нужно много играть упражнений, чтобы именно понять, как по интонации устроена флейта, как она.
Yeah, so it should always be the same. Not sometimes a little, So always the same.
Не-не-не, длинные ноты, гаммы, этюды, это уже...
Just with slow stuff. You cannot do this when you're playing fast, because there's no time. That's why your sound has to be very fixed in every tempo then. It will stay the same. But as long as you have a new flute, the flute also needs time to adjust to you. You also need time to adjust to the flute or to adjust to the new head joint. So just take your time and practice slowly and practice long tunes and very slow scales until you feel the security of not missing a tune. Okay? Good, let's play the end again from here. And I need to hear these like waves, like waves in the ocean. New wave. Okay? Yes. Don't start the vibrato at the end of the tune. Start the vibrato at the beginning of the tune and then stop at the end. Let's do this. Yes. Yes. So when you are in the tension, then we let go a little, but not here's the tune and then we tension later on. Okay? Start at the beginning and then fade out. Okay? Good job, Cindy. Okay, very nice. Well done. Look at my favorite little unicorn.